It's no secret that Frostpunk 2 is a pretty different game than its predecessor. If you want to know more about that, you can check out my review in my guides, but I couldn't help notice that this game has been catching some backlash because it's not Frostpunk 1 with a new layer of paint. For example, this guy says Frostpunk 2, more like Frostpunk poo. Bro spent 10 hours playing with PCs. Alright, negative review for anxious fans. I'm not a fan of console games. Certainly not when game like Frostpunk switches sphere of interest. Seeing that the main target are consoles, the entire game suffers from a lack of creativity, immersiveness, and strategy. Trying to keep old fans while trying to learn console. Public suffers from overall quality, as is logical. The game is only in the name and graphics. Frostpunk. It's not even console game, it's more mobile game. Oh my gosh. This idea that a console game or a mobile game can't be good is just ridiculous. Great games are great games regardless of the platform they're on. Also, this game launched on PC and consoles won't see it until 2025. So relax, just relax, guy. Take it easy. You sound a little bit elitist. I have a feeling we might hear from you again, but let's move on. Too annoying. 18 hours played. Also, not only 18 hours played, but you played for 13 and a half hours, called it too annoying, and then kept going until you hit 18 hours. You're probably playing it right now, aren't you? No. Anti-consumer practices. Early release with expensive editions. Don't think you'll like this because it's different unless you didn't get hooked. Okay. So this person's kind of taking a stand, and you can respect somebody for taking a stand. Wait, can you though? Pre-release review? Wait, what does that mean? What does that mean? This reviewer last played Frostpunk 2 on 18th September, which is before it was released. No. Alright, not recommended. So, the community wanted a burger. However, 11-bit gave us a Da Vinci painting instead. It's cool. It's a cool painting. It's nice to look at, but damn, I'm hungry. Well, brother, if you're hungry, have you considered taking a break and eating a sandwich? Oh, we got a big one here. Okay, people are gone. I miss being able to manage person by person. I want 10 people working in a building. Why can't I? Where are the people? The microscopic management of resources and people have been totally removed, eliminated. No city building, no resources, no resource management, no wah. Actually, some of the UI problems are legitimate. The game is not Frostpunk. Actually, the game's called Frostpunk 2. Any DEI elements? Ugh, God, we all know what you're trying to say here. Grow up. Take that crap elsewhere. Just grow up. It's way overpriced. For 45 bucks, you will get 6 to 8 hours of gameplay, and that's if you won't play Sandbox cause it's dull and not immersive. The game is okay, but wait for 50% off. You know what? This person's just giving their opinion. You know, if they only got this much gameplay out of it, I mean, you know, there's more content than that, but if they wanted to stop playing and didn't like it, that's okay. They're just giving their opinion. So maybe these takes are getting better. Maybe things are looking up. Let's move on. I have thought that playing as Citizen, the easiest difficulty, would be fun and relaxing. This is no fun nor relaxing. Why did you think that the sequel to Frostpunk was going to be relaxing? What made you think that the sequel to Frostpunk was going to be relaxing? You still played it for 11.6 hours. Bro, you could have not been stressed. You could have just stopped playing. You could have refunded before 2 hours. You didn't have to put this stress on yourself. Oh my gosh. Oh snap, we got this guy again, the console guy. They didn't forget what players loved, it's just a change of audience. Like Star Wars did, try to include as much people as possible. That will inevitably lead to a worse product. Oh, inclusion is so bad, oh no, I'm scared of inclusion. Sure, you lose some people with higher IQ, but there are more morons who do not recognize aggressive marketing. Hence Finger mobile game with hexes. Oh my god, where to begin with this one? There is some kind of trend with people talking about strategy games. Like when they have hexes, it's apparently a mobile game. I'm like, Civilization would like to call, any other hex-based strategy game from the last like 40 years of games would like to call. What are you talking about? Also, there are good mobile games and there are good mobile strategy games and there are good mobile strategy games with hexes. But anyway, higher IQ? Are you trying to say that Frostpunk 1 requires a very high IQ to play? That if you don't have a high IQ, you're not going to understand it? Oh my gosh, this person is so elitist. Why am I right-clicking on this even? This person is so flippin' elitist. Let's just move on from this person. Yikes. It feels like point and click simulator. Story mode is too short for strategy base building game. It's not a base building game. I don't know what you're talking about. I know what you mean, but it's not a base building game. And the story mode is longer than what Frostpunk 1 launched with, and is a pretty decent length for what you're purchasing. Also, it feels like a point and click simulator. You can literally say that about any game where you're clicking to do stuff. Frostpunk 1 is a point and click simulator, but apparently got 10 out of 10 though. Modern audience? Is this for modern audience? Regards. Come on, this is like that DEI guy. We all know what you're trying to do here. Grow up. Just grow up. The game is broken. The economy loop is horrible. The population mechanics are broken. The districts are hardly meaningful as it is. Fix your game! Okay, well, I would really, really love to know what is it that you find that's so horrible? What is it that's so broken? And I would really like to see you play Frostpunk 2 without building a single district. Go ahead. You might get a championship or a world record for the fastest time to death, so you might get like a speedrun thing. I don't know. Go ahead. Try to play Frostpunk 2 without any districts. Honestly, it feels like they didn't have a proper desire to make the sequel and just put it out because the first was so successful. Well, first of all, literally, you're just making things up in your head right now. And then the second point, first was so successful. I mean, that's just how businesses work, right? Like if they do something successful, they'll do it again. Anyway, it just lacks soul in the whole gameplay loop, leaving a boring mess of, I guess, make a new district, make sure the housing number goes into the positive. Oh heck, I guess I just put a 3-tile expansion, more frost breaking of tiles. Why am I doing this again? Why are you playing any video game? You're engaging with systems that have predetermined rules. I don't know what to tell you. It just lacks soul, though, in the whole gameplay loop. So I've been saying things like that a lot, and it's because Frostpunk 2 has a very different atmosphere than Frostpunk 1. In Frostpunk 1, you're much more connected at an individual level to the people. And in Frostpunk 2, by design, you're a little bit disconnected to them because you're approaching the whole world from higher up. You're higher up in your political throne or whatever. But to say that it lacks soul, I think it's not really true, because if you really need the game to like throw coughing children in your face 24/7 and remind you how things are bad and sad and depressing, for you to care, for you to connect with that, then I think that's on you. You're still taking care of people. You're trying to make humanity thrive in Frostpunk 2. It's a different kind of soul, but it's not soulless. But yes, the game does have a different style, and the political aspect of it does make it feel a little bit less human, but that's by design because it's up to you to provide that humanity as opposed to the game just pulling your heartstrings at you to make you cry or whatever. So let's move on from this. Please add PvP. 99.98% of Frostpunk players want PvP in Frostpunk 2. Oh my god, +1 if you agree. Okay, obviously this person is just trolling, just trying to farm Steam awards to raise their Steam level or points or whatever the case may be. But now I can't help but think of a Frostpunk PvP game and how sick that could be if done well. So this person, you're just trolling, and I don't want PvP in Frostpunk 2, but if one day there was a Frostpunk game with multiplayer, yeah, that would be awesome. Not what the fans wanted. Well, I mean, the fans will dictate that ultimately, right? The mindless plebes will surely give this one a thumbs up, though. Great job taking a franchise with a unique premise and turning it into another bland, bubble quality time waster. It's a sad time for gaming. 0.5 hours played. What do you... This person has no idea what the heck they're talking about. But I think we just have one more review, so maybe let's see if we can end on a positive note. What the fuck?